Hi and welcome to today's live chapter reading of Kickflip Summer by Danielle, courtesy of Itsy Bitsy Book Bits. Chapter 1, Cara. Cara, this is exactly what we've been looking for. Toby slams a newspaper down in front of me, jabbing it with his finger. My twin nieces circle the breakfast table, almost knocking the end chair over as they fly round the bend, giggling like wild hyenas. They are both too hyper for this time in the morning, which my sister has already pointed out. The school holidays already have them behaving like younger children, and even though they'll be going to high school in September. My gaze drifts over the page, taking in the article Toby so desperately wants me to see. A day at the theme park sounds fun. I'm game for an adventure. He frames the moment in his hands, ready to pitch what I know will be a crazy idea. This is one of the things I love about my best friend. He has the gift of being able to dream up all sorts of schemes. Hear me out, Toby says. Imagine a whole summer of adventure. England doesn't get much better than Blue Oaks. There are 10 zones to explore, and each one offers a different setting. This could be our last opportunity before life gets real. Plus, I've already outgrown Hexham. It's a small town. Even travelling into Newcastle has lost its shine. I need something more. I fiddle with the corner of the newspaper. I'm pretty certain university's one big party. It's only a couple of months away, and we'll be living the dream. Maybe for you. I intend to knuckle down and get on with my work. Yeah, right. Your nose will be sniffing out fun the second we arrive, I laugh. The good times start right here. He pokes the newspaper again, circling the Adventureland zone. The theme park is the biggest in the country and filled with all kinds of attractions. Blue Oaks Theme Park is looking for inspirational talents to help join their award-winning team. We could be their missing piece, Toby says. I doubt the candy floss maker or ride operators have won any awards. Take this guy in the picture, for instance. His lightning bolt smile might win a beauty contest, but I don't think he has inspirational talents. I giggle at my assumption. Tony shakes his head. You've no imagination. We could be ghosts in the haunted house. Or merry-go-round operators. I've always wanted to ride a roller coaster after dark. Imagine late-night campfire talks and golf buggy hijacks. We could slum it camping on the local site. For all you know, the guy in this picture might just be your perfect match. Midsummer strolls and kisses under the moonlight could happen right there. He points to a picture of a big lake in the foreground of a beautiful mansion. I think you've been watching too many princess movies. Dream big or miss out, that's my motto. My fingertips wander over the print, examining the threads of the advertisement. I find the information about our mystery guy. Shaking my head, a mixture of snort and a laugh comes out before I can stop it. His name is Julian. Doesn't that say it all? You're overthinking it. What's so bad about his name? He's probably a player and too interested in the gel in his hair to invest his time in a girl. You've got it all wrong. Anything's possible. A summer fling is on the cards. You just need a leap of faith. Plus, I need a test run on how to make new friends, so that I'm a pro by Freshers' Week. You don't need any help making friends. You're the life and soul of any party. I'll be the one needing to help make a good first impression. The only way I manage to get people to like me is if you're already giving me a foot in the front door. I'm the token best friend, not the leading lady. Toby's the confident one in our friendship. I'm more of a tag-along, happy to follow his lead. It's always been this way, and usually I'm happy to go with the flow. I only speak up when his crazy plans get out of hand. You're too hard on yourself. Our friends love you just as much as me. We're the perfect double act. Cara Edwards and Toby Saunders, together until the end of time. My sister puts the serving plate on the table. The twins launch from their seats, almost knocking the orange juice over. You think they hadn't eaten in weeks. Anna, one of the twins, steals a crumpet or two most mornings before Helen starts cooking, and today is no different. The twins keep my sister on her toes, and I keep some of their secrets. They eat their breakfast, so there's no harm done. Hayley spits her gum onto the table at the side of her plate. My nose wrinkles in distaste while Anna laughs. Toby is too busy studying the paper to notice. That's disgusting. Why are you chewing gum so early in the morning? Helen asks. The twins pull faces at each other while my sister continues to put the food on the table. My stomach grills with anticipation from the lingering aroma of fried bacon, sausage and eggs. The second Helena's bottom touches the seat, we all grab for the food. The red sausages are the fire-dragon batch from the butcher's. I warn you, they have a kick to them, Helen says. Toby takes 2 of the new recipe sausages. I hesitate for a second before adding one to my plate. I cut off a small piece as I watch Toby take a big bite of his. He guzzles down some orange juice and takes another mouthful. The chili warms my mouth on first contact. Feeling my face heat, I continue to take small chunks, chasing them down with gulps of cold milk. We can't take off for the whole summer. Who would help Helen with the twins? We're old enough to look after ourselves. We start big cool in September, remember? Rolling my eyes at Hayley's comments, I lean across the table for a slice of toast. Something wet and sticky hits my brown hair, stopping me mid-gasp. I don't have to be a genius to know Hayley's threw her gum at me. My murderous gaze catches her fleeing body. My chair scrapes across the floor as I jump to my feet. Hayley is straight up the stairs and slamming her bedroom door shut before I even make it to the banister. Redirecting, I head for the small downstairs bathroom to assess the damage. Running my fingers through the knot in my hair, I locate the blue, sticky bubble gum. It squashes, entangling deeper in the strands of my hair. I groan and raise my lips as my sister appears in the doorway, behind me, with a jar of peanut butter in hand. I think scissors are my only option. Is the peanut butter to attract bees for my nest? I'm sorry, the twins can be a handful, but Hayley will be sorry when I cut her pocket money. I've just looked online and it says peanut butter should entice the gum right out. It's worth a shot. Your curls are too beautiful to cut. We're about the same height, so I duck my head down, giving my sister full access to the mess. A big dollop of nutty goo tickles my scalp. I cross my fingers for luck. Please let this work. You're only 18 once, Helen says, and I look at her curiously. Don't have regrets because you've missed out on opportunities you should have taken. Go have fun with Toby. There's a summer sports club the girls said they wanted to try. It started a few days ago, but I'm going to give them a call and see if there's any space. I don't want to leave you. I have my girls and I won't be all by myself. And Derek will be here at the weekends to help me out. Everything will be fine without you. I like my sister's ex-boyfriend. Derek is good with the twins and tries to see them as much as possible. I moved in with her around the time he left so she could increase her hours at the sewing mill. I wanted to move out of my dad's place, so it worked out perfectly for us both. If I go with Toby, Helen will need someone to take care of my nieces during the week. My sister works long hours, and even though they're 11, it's too long to be on their own. Lancaster University is too far away for me to stay here any longer than the summer, but I want to support my family as much as possible until I leave. Toby's adventure would be amazing. The only problem is, I won't leave my sister. I'm staying right here. There's nothing to discuss. Helen teases my hair and I watch in amazement as the gum slips straight out. She kisses my head before disappearing down the hall with a tub of peanut butter. Examining myself in the mirror, all traces of the gum have vanished, and I sigh with relief. My sister works her magic on another disastrous moment. She's like a modern-day witch, only her spellbook is the internet. I rinse the peanut butter out of my hair and dry it with a hand towel. Toby's brown eyes meet my blue ones through the reflection in the mirror. He runs his hand through his sandy blonde hair. When I turn to face him, he offers a weak smile, indicating that he already knows I'm going to reject his offer. A jolt of regret fills my stomach before I can get my words out. You know I need to stay close. We'll come up with a new plan even better than this one. Summer is going to be epic. All I want is you to be by my side and a few days of sunshine. He towers over my small frame, placing his hands on my shoulders. He shakes me lightly before pulling me into a tight hug. We'll work something out like we always do. Chapter 2. Cara. I freeze as the blue, water-filled balloon sails through the air, missing me by a small margin. The aftermath of the splash tickles my skin as it bursts on the wall behind me. My position is exposed, although I haven't spotted my attacker. I run for cover, keeping my head down. Crossing the grass, I take refuge behind the old playhouse, catching a glimpse of familiar light brown curls. I creep up slowly behind Anna. She's peering out of the other side of the playhouse, unaware of my stealthy approach. My arm builds momentum, ready to launch the orange water bomb. A flicker of pink invades my vision before soaking my shirt with its contents. I close my eyes as the impact splatters up my neck. Turning to face my attacker, I find a doe-eyed Hayley waiting for my reaction. She has her head down, but holds eye contact with me. Her arms are clasped together in a plea, and a frown plays across her glossy full lips. I'm sorry, Cara. I didn't think when I threw the gum. I'm such an idiot at times, but Mum says she got it all out. You've got to forgive me. I can't give up my favourite niece status. She takes a step forward, and I pull her into a hug, not caring that my t-shirt is probably wetting her pretty sundress. Even at 11, she's almost as tall as me. It's one of the traits she gained from her father. All four of us look similar to each other, with our blue eyes and curly brown hair. My sister and I are petite, whereas my nieces are leggier. I squeeze her a little harder. There's nothing to forgive, no damage is done. Let's forget the whole incident ever happened. She's impulsive, but a good girl deep down. Her actions sometimes get her into trouble, although Anna tries to keep her in check. Hey, we both know I'm my favourite niece, Anna says. My back soaks with another direct hit of water. Laughing, I pull both girls into a bear hug, relishing the moment. The girls are too cool for affection most of the time these days. I have to take everything I can get. My smile deepens as they both hold on a little tighter. I thought we were having a water fight, not braiding each other's hair, Toby shouts. Looking around, I struggle to catch sight of him until a balloon splats inches away from my feet. Blocking out the sun with my hands, my gaze travels to the top of a nearby tree. I raise my eyebrow at the girls, pointing in Toby's direction. You're going down, I shout. We sprint for the pre-filled bucket and position it in the tree, taking turns to throw water bombs at Toby. He's high in the tree and we don't manage to hit him with every single shot. He laughs every time we miss. I thought you were trying to wet me, not give the tree a shower. You could water the tree roots if your aim was to help Mother Nature. Don't worry, we'll get you, Hayley says. By the time the bucket is empty, my sides hurt from all the laughter. The twins make a run for the outside tap as Toby hastily climbs down the tree. The second his feet touch the ground, he makes a beeline for the playhouse, but the girls are too quick for him. They pour the bucket over his head. He loses his footing, dramatically falling to the ground as the water splashes all over him. Pile on, Hayley shouts between laughs. Both girls leap on top of Toby, pinning him to the ground. Joining them's too tempting. I make my way over to them as Jordan, a boy we used to go to sixth form with, pulls open the creaky gate. His blue Mohican stands out against the soft old country background. My eyes are drawn to his new skull tattoo which decorates his forearm. He rests a huge pile of leaflets against his chest, showing off his new ink. A smile spreads across my face as he waves at me with his free hand. Waving back, I change my direction, joining him on the garden path. What have you brought us? The circus is coming to town, and these discount tickets have your name on them. How much are they paying you to deliver all those leaflets? Not enough, although according to my mum, it's an excuse to get me out of the house and off the game console for a few hours. At least you're able to use the money to buy a new game. You're definitely onto something there. Jordan hesitates as if he's something further to say. Instead, he hands me a leaflet before retreating back down the path. He keeps his eyes on me while slowly walking backwards. He points his index finger at me, tapping a tune out in the air. By the time I turn round, everyone is staring at me, waiting to see what I've got.